Hey everyone, it's Jess, and we're going to do a nice stretching routine for your lower back. To get started, we're going to be on our hands and knees. So I want your hands to be right underneath your shoulders and your knees right underneath your hips. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slightly glide back and forth. You can have the tops of your feet into the floor and just slowly roll back, get a nice little stretch in your back, and then come back forward. Take nice deep breaths. Our verse for today is 1 Corinthians 1:16-14. Do everything in love. And you can even hang out at the back, get a nice deeper stretch, relax your head and neck down. Just do a couple small movements. All right, we're going to do one more. And we're going to come back up to hands and feet, hands and knees. And then we're just going to move a little bit side to side, almost like you're like wagging your tail. And what I really want to point about our verse for today is that it's do everything in love, and that it's stressed how we should really be doing everything in love. I want you to curl your spine, and then go ahead and extend your spine, looking up. And just think about what that would look like to really do everything in love. It's also translated as charity too. So just really living an outward focused life. There's so much craziness and tension going on, but can we show up in love? That's our challenge. All right, we're gonna go to spine neutral, and then you can help your foot, so you can grab your ankle and put it up by your hands. We're just gonna get a nice comfy position. You can walk that back knee back a little bit. Try to reposition. A lot of times your hip flexor or the muscles in front of your hips can get a little tight if you have back pain. So we just want to stretch them out a little bit. Take nice deep breaths. And you can rock back and forth a little bit if you want. You can lower down to flat hands or even down to your elbows if that feels okay. Just taking nice deep breaths and thinking about how you can show up in love to everyone around you. All right, 2 more nice deep breaths. And we're gonna switch sides. So we'll bring that leg back. And then you can always help with your hand. Bring your opposite heel up close to your hands, but slightly outside of it. And then just find a nice spot to kind of get a nice stretch in. Take deep breaths. I find it so funny that we have such a calling to love people and to really live such an outward focused life when it's so easy to get so focused on our own troubles and to just try to quiet all the noise. But as we read the Bible, we just see time and time again that that's not our purpose. Our purpose is to live an outward focused life and to really love God. And from that love for God, we love everyone who's around us. All right, 2 more deep breaths here. All right, and then we're gonna head back. We're actually gonna roll down, nice, slow and controlled to your back. If you're having a lot of back pain, you can always support yourself on the way down, or you can hug your knees in, and you can be a little ball first and just kind of roll, kind of bounce up a little bit at the top. We're just gonna do 2. Don't worry if you have back pain, just hang out on the floor. All right, and then we're gonna meet you there, and we're gonna bring those knees into our chest. I'm going to do a nice couple little circles with them. You can even have your knees be separate, Make circles opposite directions. Try to relax your shoulder blades on the floor. You can rock side to side. Just do something that feels good. Try to loosen up your back a little bit. You can even just squeeze in tight and relax back down. I'm going to do that one more time. All right, so whatever you're doing, take another 2 breaths. All right, and now you're going to put one foot down, but keeping it bent. Then we're going to try to straighten that top leg. So now we're going to stretch a little bit of our hamstrings. You can bend it and then straighten it, or you can leave it up, trying to press your foot into the ceiling, get a nice stretch on the back of your leg. You could point your toes if you feel anything like nervy or any tingling. Since I don't, I'm going to keep my foot flexed. I'll get a little deeper of a stretch. I'm going to try to press that foot into the, try to press your foot into the ceiling, straighten that leg the best you can. And then we're just going to switch. So hug the opposite leg in, keep the opposite leg bent. And we're just going to go ahead and try to stretch your hamstrings a little bit. You have a tendency to get tight if you have back pain. So we're trying to do some stretches to help out to prevent future back pain. Again, you can always bend and straighten if you feel like it's too much. Or you could just hold and press into the ceiling. All right, we're just going to take 2 more breaths. All right, then we're going to hug our knees in one last time. Do whatever feels good. You can make those circles again, rock back and forth. Then we're going to end giving ourselves a nice big hug, rolling up. And then relaxing. All right. You guys did a great job today. Thank you for joining me for your Gracious Health low back routine. I hope to see you again soon. And I do apologize for my poison ivy if you notice it and it bothered you. Hopefully it goes away really soon. And I'll see you next time.